Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to print a sand clock using star or number. For demonstration purpose I am going to use Java programming language, but the logic is same for all other programming language. For simplicity I divided this process into 3 simple steps. Step 1 is, first we are going to print a pyramid. I have already described how to print a pyramid in my previous video. So if you don't know how to print a pyramid, I will suggest please go and check that video, and I'm not going to describe anything about how to print a pyramid in this video. So this is our first step. In the next step we are going to print a reverse pyramid above our first pyramid. So though it is similarly look like a sand clock, but it is not our actual goal, because if you see in the middle of these two pyramids there are two stars, where a sand clock should have a single star in the middle of it, right? So we need to remove any one of these stars. So our step 3 is to remove any one of these stars and we'll get the actual sand clock. So let's see how we can achieve this using our code. So this is our Eclipse IDE for Java, and I have already written some code, and I have taken this code from my last video. So this block of code is responsible to print a pyramid. So if you want to know about this code, I will suggest please go and check my pyramid video, how to print a pyramid or equilateral triangle. In that video I describe each and every line in very details, and I have another block of code which will print the reverse pyramid. So basically in my last video that was how to print a diamond. So in that video I have described how this part work actually. So in that video I describe in very details each of this line. So basically I will suggest please go and check those two videos. So basically if I run this, you will see it will print a diamond in our console. But we don't need diamond to be print, we need to print an sand clock. So what I'll do, as this block of code is responsible to print a reverse pyramid, so I just cut it and I will paste it before printing an actual pyramid. Okay, so now just save it and run it, and let's see how it looks. So it's quite look similar as our standard, right? But there is something missing, that the first line is containing only 4 stars, whereas our last line is containing 5 stars. So the first line should also contain 5 stars, right? So for that I need to change a small condition, that is, so this line is responsible for spacing, whereas this line is responsible to print star. So if I make it as less greater than equal to, and if I remove this equal from here, and if I do save and run it again, so now you see our first and last line both are printing same number of star, and as well as we also remove 2 single star from the middle and print a single one. So just change 2 condition and everything is done. So I'll suggest, if you don't understand this code, please go and check that video, though I'll do a small description of this code. Basically this for loop will be responsible to print the spaces. So and this outer for loop will print the length, or we can say height of the pyramid. So at the beginning the value of I is 0 and the value of k is also 0, and as 0 less than 0 is not true, so at the beginning line we are not printing any space. Rather we jump to this for loop which is responsible for printing star. So the first time j has 4 and I is 0, and j will go until it's become -1, right? So for 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0, as j greater than equal to 0, so for the value of j0 it will also print a star. So on the first time it print 5 star. Okay, same way when the value of I will be 1, then k will print a single star before printing any other star, and j will print at that time 4th time, right? So this way it will print a reverse pyramid, and this extra space after each star I am printing it by giving a space after printing a star. So this way we can print a sand clock using star. Now we will see how we can print this same sand clock using number. So for that I am going to declare a variable. I'll call int x and assign it with a value 6. Why, I'll come to that later. And inside of this for loop I do a decrement operator x minus minus, and I print x over here instead of star, and just append the space after it. So if I do this, what will happen is, let's see, after save I just run it, and if you see, it's printing the first line with 5, then 4, then 3, then 2. Okay, so after that it stopped printing, because then we started printing the second pyramid. So basically with that you can understand that this single star is taken from the second pyramid, not from the first pyramid. So what we'll do is, again we decrement this x outside of this for loop. Then currently the value of x is 2 over here. Then when you come out of it, then we decrement it by 1, then the value of the x become 1, right? So now if I come here and print x instead of star, then it will print 1 instead of this star. And after printing this x, after outside of this for loop I just make it plus plus. So how it will now look? So let's see, just run it, and you see it's look very decently, right? So the first and last row containing the maximum number of star, so it's printing the maximum number, that is 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. So the center of the sand clock has a single star with a minimum value, that is 1. Okay, so this way we can create or print the sand clock using number as well as star. So that's it for this video. If you understand this video well, then please give this video a like, and if you have any doubt or any question, please comment it down in the comment section so I can reach back to you easily. So thank you for watching this video. Please stay tuned for more video. Thank you.